Beloved Masters, as you incorporate more of the magnificence of your God Ray, the attributes, qualities, and virtues, wondrous things begin to happen in the world around you. The galactic prosperity gateway opens wide and the wealth of the universe pours down upon you. Always be aware that you are responsible for how you use your gifts of spirit. It will not serve your highest good to gain great riches and then hoard them. There is no virtue in poverty. That is an old outmoded thought form created by those who sought to suppress you and gain power over you. Money is a symbol of the opulence of the universe. However, spiritual wealth encompasses many things: a healthy body and mind free of disease, full of vitality, youthful and filled with a zest for living and creating anew, satisfying relationships with a great variety of people, from your close physical family to your extended spiritual family. You may have different viewpoints and be at varying levels of awareness on your spiritual path, but you must honor and allow each and every one to follow their truth in their own unique way. It is of vast importance that you set boundaries and honor and nurture yourself so that you will be capable and ready to receive increasingly higher, more refined gifts of love or light from our Father or Mother God. You should endeavor to find a working environment that supports and demands the highest integrity from everyone involved, and one of your major goals should be a career that brings you great joy and satisfaction, as well as appreciation and financial rewards. When you are soul-focused and divinely inspired, wealth becomes an enhancement to your spirituality, for you can live graciously, yet simply, and all your desires are met without thinking about what they are. You share freely with those on the path who have not yet learned the laws of abundance. You will be their example and their partner as you give guidance and a helping hand when appropriate. Your treasure chest of wealth will contain a plethora of creative thoughts inspired by your higher self and downloaded into your consciousness when you are ready to take advantage of them, and, through your conscious intent, you will begin the magical process of bringing them into material manifestation through your actions. We emphasize what we have said many times before: you can have or become anything you can envision. This is the era of new creation, with a never-ending supply of primal cosmic life force substance at your fingertips just waiting for you to mold it into the stuff of your dreams and visions. You are all having difficulty keeping up with or integrating the refined energies that are being constantly radiated down upon and through you. Some of you have moved to a level where you must step back and allow your external world and your physical vessel to catch up with your inner vibratory field. Never before has humanity, nor any race or civilization in this universe, moved forward so quickly and dramatically in the evolutionary process as you have in the last 50 years of your time. So is it any wonder that you are feeling dizzy, disoriented, confused, out of sync with the world around you, and ofttimes discouraged? Our promise to you is that this too will pass as you become more comfortable with your new radiance and swiftly transforming reality. If you stay the course, you assuredly will step gracefully into the next level of awareness, and you will gradually perfect the skills, integrate the wisdom, and accomplish many miraculous things as you strive to overcome the challenges that are presented to you. You must flex your spiritual muscles and lay claim to your newfound power. That is why we wish you to accept this truth: you are the student, the teacher, and also the master. No one else knows better than you what is right and appropriate for you in each and every moment and in every situation. Now that the Supreme Creator is taking an active role in the grand process of reunification, you can be assured that your world, your reality, and everything you believe to be the norm will continue to change dramatically and at an ever-accelerating pace. Within the great cycles of expansion are smaller cycles wherein there is a process of gleaning or harvesting all that is in harmony with the Creator's plan, followed by a contraction or reformation of all that is disharmonious. Energy is never lost or destroyed, it is remolded, transformed or modified into a different form and vibrational frequency. The lower vibrations and distortions of the third or fourth dimensions are being sought out and penetrated at the deepest level by the awesome power of Creator Light. That is the process you, the earth and all creation in this universe are in the midst of at this time. It is painful to watch the mass destruction that is taking place around the world, and we, as you, feel the pain and suffering that is rampant as the cleansing accelerates. Everything possible is being done to diminish the suffering, and it is imperative that you stay focused and centered in the heart as you draw forth and radiate out into the world the maximum amount of creator light substance for the greatest good of all. Make no mistake, the unconditional love or light energy that filters through you is added to the whole, and it is making a vast difference. The holographic pictures that have formed your realities are shifting, and many of you feel vulnerable and left without an identity that you can relate to, or parameters to guide you. Over these many past traumatic years, you have gone through the process of releasing much of what you thought was important in your third-dimensional reality, surrendering many of your relationships, your possessions, your perception of what and who you were as you moved into harmony and attunement with your higher self. Gradually, you were able to access more refined energy, higher frequencies, new information, and greater wisdom. Eventually, you became more comfortable with your fourth-dimensional reality as you worked through even more negative and emotional energies that came bubbling up from within your subconscious mind as you swept out and cleared outmoded perceptions. The pulsating, transforming light frequencies reverberated throughout the depths of your cellular structure and began to break loose all the impacted core memories that have accumulated down through the ages, stirring them up, and moving them out to be released and replaced with divine light substance. As you began to resonate to a quickened vibration, more of your vaster being, your soul self, your higher self, and your God Ray began to, once again, take up residency and dominion within your physical vessel. However, most recently for some of you, it seems you have taken a step backward, and many of you have suddenly manifested dramatic illnesses that you do not understand. Obstacles have been placed in your way, hampering your progress in what you thought was your mission and your gift to humanity. Many of you can no longer find the solace in meditation, or the ability to reach upward, or inward, in order to tap into the loving feeling of oneness with the beings of light. You feel a void, a sense of loss, or at least, a sense of instability. All that you are experiencing now, the discomfort within your bodily forms, the releasing of many of the aspects of your life that you thought were important, stable, and necessary, the crumbling of old belief systems and the feeling that you are no longer in control of your destiny, are all part of the accelerated transformation process now in progress. You are shedding many layers of etheric matter from your auric fields which no longer serve you, which cannot exist where you are going. When you integrated your soul self, you diminished the power and control that your ego self had over you. As you integrate your higher self and it takes over the guardianship of your energy and destiny, the soul self moves into the background, or, to put it more clearly, it becomes integrated into the energy force field of your higher self, and so it goes as you ascend the ladder of reunification. It is of vast importance that you understand, those of you who have diligently strived over these past years to balance and harmonize the discordant vibrational patterns within, have moved, or are moving, into a new cycle of awareness. We understand that it is exciting to learn new information, and to remember and reclaim as much of your galactic and cosmic wisdom as possible. However, it is still vastly important that you integrate into your present reality what you have learned, and begin to use the knowledge and tools given you to create a better world for yourself and all those around you.